The citizens of Texas have made a truly critical decision that making an impact on cancer was a priority for the people of Texas. And they were willing to allocate the resources through the formation of this Cancer Prevention and Research Institute of Texas.
The CPRIT initiative in Texas is really an opportunity for a lot of different people who are A, in cancer, or B, sort of on the periphery and want to get into it with some novel ideas.
Everybody that's involved in this is very much on a mission about cancer in one way or another, for one reason or another.
CPRIT is actually just a wonderful opportunity offered to scientists in the state of Texas. It really does give us an opportunity to really move those projects from the bench top and move it to industry.
Texas A&M has been, at least from my point of view, been very helpful in terms of taking ideas and protecting them, with disclosures and patents, because you have to protect the invention, and that costs money.
Because there's this middle area that it's really hard to get funding for. Discovery, we can find funding, but the actual development of the compound or a drug to move it into industry is really this area that is really difficult to get funding for.
Where CPRIT is incredibly valuable is it is stepping up and helping to fill that gap. And so researchers here in the state of Texas that are doing cancer research don't only have to depend on the NCI and the American Cancer Society, now they can also go to CPRIT for support.
CPRIT funding has greatly expanded our ability to do educational outreach focused on cancer. Detecting cancer early means it's more treatable, likely to be more successful.
One of the great challenges all of us face in cancer research and in research in general is that it's possible to bring together talented groups of people, but to really get the full benefit of building research teams, you have to be able to keep the team together and operating and producing for years at a time.
We have a recruiting opportunity that CPRIT allows us to capitalize on, where we can say to some of the best scientists in the world who are in California, hey, come to Texas, and CPRIT gives us that recruiting opportunity.
In our case, they provided funding for the next 5 years to bring together outstanding researchers from 6 universities. Folks from all of those universities have joined in this team to develop and support the development of new treatments for cancer, and we're very excited about it.
I think all cancer research, will impact everybody. I think that our particular research, I'm pretty sure, will be developed in Texas. And so that development will be an advantage to Texans, but what we all hope for is, irregardless of where it's developed, it'll help everybody.